Hello, guys. It is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. And with me today, along with this adorable monkey, is Angel, Adam, and Asa, along with Astrid and Arnold and Amber. Excuse me. While you're looking at the adorable monkey, a couple quick things. I will try to be very quick. I did film this video yesterday because I wanted to get it posted for Friendship Friday. I cannot figure it out. I've Googled, I've talked to a couple of what I'm going to call techie friends. They also have not been able to figure this out. So I did this unboxing. It was about a 36-minute video. I saved it like I always have to do, because no matter what I do, it films vertical and I have to turn it to save horizontal. Excuse me, so that you guys can see things. I posted it, or thought I posted it, right? And it reposted a video that was only 20 minutes and 20 seconds or so. It was my thrifting and purchase from Goodwill and Scrap Mania, and it posted that video again. I don't know why. There was obviously like a 16-minute difference between the two videos. I know that I was uploading this video because you can watch the progress, and I know it was this video, but it somehow uploaded the other one, and I could not find this video on my camera except in one place, which was under device care, storage, large files. It was there. It was not in my gallery. It was not in Google Photos. It was not someplace else. You know, if you look under Samsung, I have an Android. It wasn't there where I could get to it, where I could upload to it. It was only in this large file area. And there was no way. This is where I called on my techie friends. We tried everything to get it to, I'm going to call it restore, into the gallery or Google Photos or someplace on Samsung where I could upload it. Just a no-go. Just a no-go. So I'm a little heart sick because you've probably already guessed, this is from my friend and yours, Carrie the Paper Monkey. Sadly for Carrie, she's not going to now experience my spontaneous reaction, because when I did this video, the only thing I had done was open the box and then was recording all of my honest and what I think were fun and great responses to what was in the box. And like I said, I'm just so sad that Carrie and the rest of you are not going to be able to benefit from that. I know, I don't care whose video I'm watching. I really enjoy hearing and seeing the delight in people's voices and their actions, like their hands and whatever, when they see something that somebody else has sent them. So yeah, I am sad. I am bummed. But we're going to try this again. So everybody cross your fingers and toes, send good thoughts that this works. And it is not packaged. I mean, she had it packaged so nicely. she had a few things, and I'm going to put the box back down so we can see. She had some things packaged in this paper bag. Just cute. It's Carrie. Of course it was cute, right? Um, yeah, I'm just so sad. I really, really am. Just bummed, bummed, bummed. Anyway, my and I'm gonna I don't know why this is being. See, it also did that. I had it down and I see it reverted back up. I don't know. Something, I probably have a virus in my camera along with the virus in my chest. So, two little quick updates about me. I'm not telling you these for sympathy or anything like it. If you hear me breathing a little hard, it's because I am. I have had a relapse with that respiratory viral stuff that I had. This is now week 6, 6.5. Luckily, I started to feel worse and worse and worse Thursday, but I had just a regular 4-month checkup with my PCP. And so he got to hear and see all of this firsthand, which was good for him, good for me. So the good news is that my lungs, I have asthma. I've been open about that. My lungs sound good. He didn't hear any wheezing anywhere in the lungs or lower airway. I knew something was wrong when he just kept listening and listening and listening up around my upper airway, around the throat area. And he said to me, he goes, Carol, you're just not moving much air in your upper airway. We've got to tackle this. We've got to be aggressive. I'm like, sure. So he put me on 15 days of steroids, you guys. And he said a couple things. He said, had you been a patient I didn't know well, or a patient that I didn't trust to take care of themselves and know when they were in trouble, I maybe would have considered admitting you. But, there's all kinds of respiratory crud inpatient wise too that you also don't want to get exposed to. And he said, and I know you have a nebulizer at home and that you know when to use that. I trust that you will come into the ER and or reach out to me if you're not getting any better, if things get worse. So, yeah. So here we are again. And I'm back to coughing, and here we go. So his theory is that I never got over what I had in the first place, and I think I shared that I was on 5 days of 50 milligrams of prednisone, and then it was cold turkey. And I knew, I thought I'm going to try it because actually that now is the standard of care. It is no longer to do burst and tapers or prednisone. It's to hit it full force for a short time and be done. That does not work for me. It doesn't work for my respiratory health, and it doesn't work for my mental health. Coming off of 50 milligrams of prednisone cold turkey, it's not a good thing to do. We'll just say that. So I'm about an hour post breathing treatment. I hope I don't cough too much. So there's that. Then remember that when I was actively sick with this a few weeks ago, I was supposed to have the steroid injection in my SI joint for my back pain that I've been having, and they canceled it. Well, here's the good story. Yesterday afternoon, probably, gosh, 4:30, 4:45, I get a phone call and it says UI Healthcare. And I thought, ooh, probably one of my team is calling me, because no matter where you call from, it will come across on your phone as UI Healthcare. So that's what I figured. It was one of my staff calling from work, needing something. No, it was the physiatrist or their staff saying, hey, guess what? Dr. Bijlani has opened up first she said, I think I'm about to, she confirmed who I was. Then she said, I think I'm about to make your day. Dr. Bijlani has opened up some more clinics to do procedures, and we knew you had to cancel and that you were on our wait list, so we are calling to see if you might be interested in coming in. And I'm like, well, of course I'm interested in coming in, because my appointment that I had when I had to reschedule was not until December 27th. And, that's a long time to wait when you hurt. So I said, here's the deal. I had to cancel the last time because I was on prednisone and you guys didn't want to do it. And I'm back on prednisone again. And she said, we actually had Dr. Bijlani look at your chart, because when we went to call you, we saw you were in yesterday. Anyway, he gave the green light for me to still come in. And I'm like, okay, yep, coming in. The only thing that would have prevented it is if I had recently had vaccinations. So, good news, bad news. I have been sick for the last 6 weeks. And the last thing, and if you take prednisone, it could knock down that immune response. So I have not gotten my COVID booster, the flu shot, and I qualify for the RSV shot because of my asthma and tracheal issues. So I haven't gotten it. And she goes, we just need to confirm that you didn't get any vaccinations outside of UI Healthcare that might not be in your chart. And I'm like, no, I haven't. And she goes, great. And I said, okay. And I said, so when were you thinking? I was not prepared for her response. She said, can you come in Tuesday? And I'm like, yes, sign me up. So, fingers crossed, I will. For this, I will. Of course, I will accept your kind words and wishes. Of course, I will. There's a little bit of risk with this procedure. They could nick a nerve. Worst case scenario is you end up paralyzed in that leg. I mean, it is a very remote possibility. Because of nerve damage. Nerve damage can be permanent or it can be temporary. The other thing is everybody's different. Some people can walk after, they put you in a wheelchair, but they can walk after the injection. Some people are walking within a couple hours. Some people it takes a couple days. So we'll just see. We'll just see how this goes. So that's my story. That's my health update. I'll get there. I will get there. So, yes, I will get there. So, things are not also in the order in which Carrie had packed them. Oh, and I meant to show you on the other side of the box, on the other side of the paper monkey that's on the box, she also put these cute smiley faces. And it might be an exercise in futility, but I might see if I can get just to put smiley faces on the next package that I send out. Yeah. So this all started because Carrie saw these music flashcards that I had found. One second, and I'm going to reach them. And she was interested, and she said, do you want to do a swap? And I said, sure. But I said, we don't have to swap. I'll just send you some. And then the next thing I know, she had emailed me, and said, I sent you a package. And this is what she considered a swap. Silly girl. No, I love her to pieces. She's so generous, so funny, so smart. And I hope someday, Carrie, that I get to meet you in person, because I just really love you. You're cool. You are cool. And I know you would never say that about yourself, but you are cool. I also so I put together a package for Carrie. I sent her some flashcards. I put a few more things in there. And then, making it up. 18 hours later, I come back in the craft room, and you know how you have that moment when you walk in? Two things I saw just like hit me in the face. I'm like, oh, I should have sent that to Carrie too. So I'm going to start another accumulation pile, as I say, for Carrie. And yeah, I'll send her another package one of these days. So these are Project Life cards. When I think this might have been the first one that I saw. And I think it goes like that. My first thought when I saw this was 1970s. I don't know. That was just my first thought. And, I'm planning to do a 70s journal. Yeah, that's just what hit me. And then, I'm pulling out these things and I'm like, this is fantastic. That all goes together. And then, this brings in that grayish green shade. And I'm like, okay, this is going in my 70s, 2-gallon Ziploc bag collection that I have. And I don't know, this could go for 70s as well. What do you guys think? I mean, when you flip it over and see that, I think I'm just going to put all of these in the 70s. And then she sent some of the larger Project Life cards, right? Life is Beautiful. This is I love this color combination. I absolutely love this color combination. So, tell me if I'm right. Do you think this should go in a 70s collection? Is it too modern for that? Is it even more 1960-ish? I don't know. Please let me know. Either way, I really like them a lot. Really like them a lot. Then she sent, I'm going to call these card blanks, and I folded this one just to kind of show you. I do card making, so I could take this blank and zhuzh it up, right? And make a really cute card with it and actually send this out to somebody. It's got this lovely border. The other thing, this would be a great place for journaling. Like maybe I would add a little trim here or stamp or something and stick this in a belly band or a tuck spot. And this would be a great place for somebody to journal, right? And then this is just, the same thing here. So possibilities are endless. Very, very useful. Very useful. Then she sent these fun flashcards. I love the shape and the size. Again, easily could tuck, up, down, side, pocket, belly band in a standard size junk journal. So I love the size, the length, the width, and I love this one rounded corner. Love, love, love it. Love it. I was excited when I saw that as well. Then this ended up being a postcard, Moana Memories. So this is Duke Kanemoku. I hope I am saying that right. Look how skinny that guy is. And this is sand. He's got sand all over him. So Duke was an Hawaiian surfer and Olympic swimming champion from 1912. This is from the Robert E. Van Dyke collection, original vintage postcard. I like history. I like history. Yeah. I don't know this. I'm gonna channel our friend Sandy Wilhelmina, and I'm gonna have to look up and learn more about this gentleman, because there's something about him that's compelling. I don't know. And then this really pretty, maybe they're poppies. They might be poppies. This makes me think for sure that they're poppies, but I love this too. And, you know, the fact that it is, I'm just going to say khaki. It has a different name. Remember, I used to work in a scrapbook store. I know this fact. It's not khaki. It's cardstock. Oh, maybe I'll come up with it by the end. This very pretty envelope, and I don't know if you can pick up, it is just very lightly lined. It's just very pretty. Interesting. Maybe pretty's there. Actually, you can see it better on the flap there. It adds visual texture, and yes, that's what I'm going for. And then this cute note paper. I'm going to say maybe this is from the Roaring 20s, right? Maybe it's New Year's, maybe it's not. But yeah, I mean, with the hairstyle and the dress, I'm going to say that's from the Roaring 20s. Fun little barbecue dad masculine side over here, and female side here. It's called His and Hers, Inviting Company, Little Rock, Arkansas. This is by Mindy Weiss. For inviting company. Okay. So yeah, I wonder what kind of party this was really intended for. I don't know. I kind of like it. And, you know, and if you could easily cut both sides of this off and use one in a feminine journal, one in a masculine journal, and then you've got this nice cardstock center section that you could make into a journaling card, right? Then we have, John Travolta. That's where my head goes, right? Absolutely John Travolta. Except this back here, again, reminds me more of the 70s. But that's okay. Well, you know what? Disco was late 70s, wasn't it? Late 70s, early 80s. So it's fine. I was thinking this would be 80s, but you know what? I think this would be fine. I'll put one in my 70s collection and one in my 80s collection, but that's John Travolta. Sorry. My head says that's the John Travolta boy. Yep. Beautiful music sheets, and I'm guessing this is a gold star for the pupil. This is Shorten and Bread. My mom used to sing that song to me when I was young. Oh, that's gold star. This one has a red star. Boy, wouldn't you like to know what the difference was? Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. We sang that at middle school, Illinois middle school choir competition. So that song holds a place in my heart. Old Folks at Home, Old Black Joe. We also sang Every Time You Feel the Spirit Moving in My Heart, I Will Pray. And I can't sing great anymore anyway, but definitely not right now. Pop Goes the Weasel. Oh, another gold star. Country Gardens, The Handkerchief Dance. If I played this, went into the piano and plucked out the melody, I might remember the song, but it's not coming to me right now. And then Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes. Yep. Okay. So, lovely music paper. I love music paper. I love any kind of music. Music paper. I will buy it every time I'm out thrifting if I find it. Hang on, guys. Okay, that goes there. Just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So, again, she sent this lovely book of music. Yep, I'll take that every time. No worries, folks. Love music. It's kind of my thing to, I try to put music, the sheet music, like this, something like that in every journal that I do. Like I've done 10,000 journals, first of all. Let's be real here, folks, but that is, that's what's in my head. That's my plan. Now I'm going to try to get this better organized. Okay. So she must have found a treasury of printable stationery, right? Look at this cute, adorable baby paper. What can you not love about this? Bunny, giraffe, the little kitty with the baby, just everything. And there's a few sheets of that, which is it's nice. I mean, one sheet is great. Multiple sheets is really nice. This beautiful butterfly paper. I think I've shared with you my oldest daughter, her thing is a butterfly. My younger daughter, it's dragonflies. When Lily of Lily Rose Blue was younger, it was ladybugs, excuse me. And Rose and Blue, and you guys know they're twins. Rose and Blue, their thing was bumblebee. They were little twin bumblebees. Look at this lovely, lovely sunflower paper. Oh. There is some drool-worthy stuff in this packet, let me tell you. I love it's almost kind of like watercolor-ish, in some respects. I hope you guys have been able to see what I've been doing. So there's several of those. A certificate paper, perfect. There's a few here. Fold over, junk journal size, bam, you got it. Great journaling. You wouldn't even really have to do anything else to zhuzh that up. That's my word of the day. Newborn feet, course, this is near and dear to my job. I work in newborn screening. There's that. This also, Carrie, again, I wish the video would have worked. I love every single thing you sent. And there's, you know, drooling. Yeah. I saw this and I kind of went, you know, I had that gasp, that intake of air. You know, you've heard me talk, Lily Rose Blue is in theater in high school. And their play that they just did this spring was The Secret Garden. Boom, bang, nailed it, Carrie. This is The Secret Garden. Uh-huh. This is like, I can't even tell you, Carrie, this is how they had the set painted, even with these flowers twirling around. Like, it is so on target. It took my breath away. It took my breath away. And then, oh, here's one of those baby papers see, I told you I'd been in here. So, you know, I looked at this one, and then I'm going to pull this out. Same kind of thing. Hang on, I'll get there. See these two? So, the other thing that again, immediately my thought went to, you know, a journal or journals for my oldest granddaughter. To me, this is kind of old world. It's theater. You know, they did A Christmas Carol this past December of 23. And this just kind of makes me think of A Christmas Carol. It also could be a little wizardry, Harry Potter-ish. She loves all of that stuff, right? So, yeah, this is a good start to a junk journal for her. So thank you for that. Beautiful Christmas paper. Beautiful Christmas paper. This is kind of one of my colors. It's really more burgundy. I'm guessing it's coming across more as brown. But it's brownish burgundy. It definitely has a burgundy tinge to it in person. And then look at this lovely travel paper. Do I have it right side up? I can't tell. I'm not sure. I think so. Here's some words. Anyway, perfect. I mean, and it doesn't even have to be for a travel journal. It could be for anything. Just nice, neutral paper to add to a junk journal. And then this made me laugh and smile. There's your shrimp. So when I saw shrimp and I saw spices, it made me think of Louisiana and New Orleans when I was there. Oh, it's been too long. Oops, there's some more of that paper. I obviously have to organize this better. I think I was there in has it been as long as 2016? Oh, boy. In some ways, though, that trip feels like it was yesterday. I loved every single second of this trip. It was the big national meeting, and you're exhausted, but the energy and just so much. And I only got to do about a third of what I wanted to do. And I've been telling my husband, we are going back. I think he's a little freaked out about the food and it being too spicy for him. And I'm like, you can get whatever food you want there, first of all, but it's all going to be good. And he loves fish. And he will get, like blackened fish. And I'm like, you're going to be fine. Anyway, he's been a little resistant to me on that note. Then she found Louisiana is one of the highest, if not the highest producer of strawberries, right? And you guys remember, if you've been watching my channel for a while, that I did a strawberry journal. Have I finished the strawberry journal? The journal itself, I think, is done. What is not done is the cover. So I made it in a 3-ring cookbook. You know, I took the guts of the cookbook out, turned it into the strawberry journal. I am petrified of doing the cover. Petrified. Not like me, but I'm petrified. So my poor little strawberry journal is 7/8 of the way done, but not finished. So I think this was just like a sign, twofold sign, that I was supposed to finish my strawberry journal. Plus, one of my goals for 2024 was to, and I'm just going to read it. It's posted right in front of my face on purpose. Learn to make tassels. So I have watched lots of videos. I'd want to watch another one for a refresher before I actually did it, but I think I know what to do. I just haven't done it. So I think these are going to have to be, or at least one. I might hoard, because you guys, I have enough to do 1 or 2 more strawberry journals. So, these are going to go for the tassel for my strawberry journal. Carrie, thank you so very much. And it's interesting, one of the things that I sourced for the strawberry journals is about a strawberry festival in Louisiana. It had pictures, it had recipes, things like that. I want to say Ponchatoula, but I'm not sure that is quite the right name of the town where the festival was at. But yeah. So I got, this is what was on the outside of my box. So I have some lovely smileys that I can use. I think, excuse me, I'm trying not to cough. Sorry. So sorry. I think one of these is going to have to go in front of me on my wall, so I get to look at the super cute smiley faces and think of Carrie. And, okay, there was also, I don't know, this is contact paper. Okay, is this 60s or 70s? Can you let me know? It's one of those, I think. Kind of, probably 70s because of the color. It's that golden harvest yellow. What do you think? But, yep. I'm hoping you say, I don't care. Because I probably will make a 60s journal too, because I was born in the 60s. Feel like I really grew up in the 70s, but tell me, do I put this in the 60s? Do I put this in my 70s stash? I really liked that too, Carrie. Then, one of the many things that I'm coveting everything in this box, but maybe particularly so you can see I'm petting this right now. I have been looking, and I don't know, Carrie, did I verbalize this out loud, or did you just have ESP or something? I have been looking for square or rectangle paper doilies, and I hadn't found any. I do, in fact, I have some in, was it Amazon? And, Carrie calls that Uncle Jeff. Was it Amazon? Was it Taper? taperology. I never know how to say that word. Taperology. Yeah, I have some in different carts of various stores and just hadn't purchased any. So Carrie, thank you. Thank you. I think you did have ESP. And then she, oh my gosh, you guys. In this lovely paper bag that they were very cutely arranged, she had sent these trims. Okay, we are going to look at these trims. Look at these double trims. So that's like ivory, or I don't, maybe you could say it's white. I think it's ivory in a mauve or mauve, depending where you are from, how you pronounce that word. Another lovely double ruffle. I don't know, hopefully you can tell that, this is more ivory or white, and this is I'm going to call it a blush or very light peach color. Love. Love. I love. I'm just going to keep saying that. Look at this beautiful trim with some sequins woven into it. And it's variegated, you guys. It's variegated. It's like this turquoise blue to a navy. And then you get to this cobalt or sapphire blue. Oh. I'm saving this one for last because I'm going to tell a story about it. Same thing. This is the same deal with what I am going to call, my eyes see a grayish purple color. That's what my eyes see. And then, of course, it's variegated. And so you have this light burgundy, dark mauve color, again with the sequins, and it's so soft, cute, adorable hearts. Can never go wrong with this, ever. Some eyelash trim. I just see it sparkles. I just want to keep playing with it just like this because it's so fun and pretty. And then this, also soft. Look at this. And it's a gorgeous color. It's a dark teal. And then this one, I know she sent me some baby stuff, and that might be where most people's head would go, but you know where my head went? This is going to get used in this 1950s journal that I'm working on. Look how perfect this matches and goes with this. You guys, can you believe it? So yes, it's just going right there. I'm going to have to, oh boy, my room has gotten out of control again. Then, hang on. She sent me fun. So again, I wonder if she was channeling me or just had ESP with me. So I have a book, and I have started to source for doing a journal on peaches, the fruit. I love the color of peach as well. And then I thought, well, should I do that? Should I do just a fruit journal? Should I do just a citrus journal and have like lemons, limes, oranges, that kind of thing? I really, really, really like these lemons. So I'm going to have to make a decision about that. And then we've got cute apples. Cute apples. Aren't those just fun? Fun, fun, fun. This could be used for a school days journal, fruit journal, you know. Again, possibilities are endless. And look at this. There's three or four of these. You're the zest. Oh, it just makes me laugh. And I needed such a laugh yesterday, Carrie. So thank you. And it made me laugh again today. So more lemons. More lemons. Another thing that could go in a school journal, right? You got the cute bear with the mortar board. I'm in my mind, this is kindergarten graduation. I don't know. That's just where my head goes. She sent 2 of those. Uh-oh, there's 5 of these. And then this. I just think this is, I like the design. Could be for a travel journal. It could be for a graduation journal, honestly, right? Dream, explore, discover. Just, I liked it. I'm going to take a drink, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, then, okay. And the original journal, there might have been some squeals when I looked at this fabric. Also petting the fabric. Petting the fabric. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these birds. So cute. And I love the colors. I love the colors in this. Don't make me pick a favorite out of the fabric that she sent, because I could not do it. I could not pick a favorite. No way. No way. I'm going to try to, these I'm going to show together. These kind of go together too. Hang on. So, pretty little floral fabric. Very versatile. They could be standalone. They could be used together. I again, really, really, really like it. Oh, excuse me. Now I hope I'm not going to get the hiccups. I think the other problem with coughing so much is I take in a lot of air, and then, you sadly want to burp and things like that, right? This is all travel, or I'm going to say geography related fabric. Look. Train, plane, bicycle, the compass, the postmark. I really like this. So I have 2 thoughts about this fabric. It could be travel. It could be discover. You could pair it in a journal with this card, right? I also, also makes me think of the postal journals that are in my future. I don't know. I think it's very versatile. Then you've got this piece of fabric. So it's printed multiple ways. Trip to the ocean, journey of a lifetime, time to fly. Wish you were here. Maybe that's what that says. Discover our journey, family vacation, our getaway. Live simply, destination, go, like a interstate, U.S. interstate sign. Travel, yeah. Very cute. And the colors, love it. Now, I am, in my mind, these are meant to be companion fabrics. They have this kind of the same color scheme. And I think a few of the same icons. So, isn't it interesting? I just talked about Louisiana is known as the, strawberries in the U.S. There's Louisiana with strawberries. Here is Illinois with apples. Here is Iowa with corn. Are we surprised? No. Nebraska with a bee, Georgia with a peach, Maine with blueberries, Illinois apples, we talked about that. Indiana's the cardinal. Here's Iowa. Montana's the bear. New Jersey, I'm going to call that a goldfinch. Oregon, pears. South Dakota's also bees. Tennessee's iris. Rhode Island is the Rhode Island red hen. I don't know why Missouri is a horse. I would think Kentucky would be a horse, but that's okay. Minnesota's apples. Hawaii is palm tree. Minnesota, the University of Minnesota has developed lots of apple, what do you call them? New apples. Develop new apple, not brands. That's not what I'm trying to say. Types, kinds. That can withstand the winters, right? That we have here in the Midwest, and particularly in the northern tier counties or states in the U.S. And I would be hopeful that that would be true for, in Canada as well and other colder areas. This is for my cookbook / farm journal. Look at this. Love it. I love the look of eggplant. I am not a huge fan about eating eggplant, I have to admit. I eat a lot of things, but eggplant and zucchini, kind of not my thing. And I'm sure that's could be the favorite things of some of you out there. Adorable roosters. So cute. This almost kind of has a Southwestern or Mexican flair to it, because this reminds me of like the tiling that you see in Mexico and South America. Yeah. Portugal, just all of that. Let's see if it gives a who. We've got the numbers here, but I was hoping for a manufacturer and I'm not seeing it. But again, love the colors, love the motif. And then this might be my favorite piece of fabric, and I told you I wasn't going to say that. I do love every piece of fabric she sent. I do. These colors, this is so vibrant. This, I like it. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. I'm telling you, every piece of fabric I pulled out and every trim, I'm like, oh. You know how we do. And then the last thing, excuse me, that was in the box. We're gonna go out just a little bit. Okay. Some of you've probably seen the publications by Somerset. I'm trying to, they have several. Stamping, it's really Stampington and Company. So this is Somerset Apprentice, mixed media for the beginner. I do play with mixed media from time to time. I love it. I love the freeness of it, to be honest with you. I know this sounds, you guys are going to think I'm crazy. One of my biggest mental hangups with junk journaling until recently was it just felt very form-fitting, for lack of a better word combination, um, to the point where it was just giving me a creative block, I think. Um, I've done enough scrapbooking and card making that I'm past that. Junk journaling, it's taken me a while. I think having to just sit my patootie in the chair and get that junk journal done for my boss that left. I hope I'm past that now. But yeah, it just, I guess, rigid, and it's not, because there is no one junk journal out there that's the same. So I'm wrong. I am totally wrong that junk journaling is rigid. It's probably one of the most creative artistic endeavors that you can be engaged in. But in my mind, my crazy mind, it felt rigid. And I think it was just nerves and inexperience and, I would not say I'm a perfectionist, but I also don't like to do things wrong. But that's the other thing. There is no wrong in junk journaling. So what was my hang up? I do not know. But Carrie, you just do not have any idea how much I appreciate this right here. Because I am going to sit and drool and read and learn and get inspired from this magazine. See, I just love how they just painted on, used probably a lid from what I'm thinking. I happen to have a thing of lotion right now that's about this. You just dip it in paint and you throw it on your paper or whatever medium you're using to create this. So part of being on steroids is that you don't sleep. Do you know what time I first laid down last night? I'm not saying slept. I'm saying laid down. 3 a.m. Do you know what I was doing? So my husband and I were playing, we love to play board games and card games. When we're together, if we're not eating, sleeping, watching TV, we are playing games. And we would probably choose playing games as our number one activity. Sorry, so dry. So we finished playing this game. Oh gosh, it was probably 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning. So he went to bed. I was nowhere near ready to lay down yet. I ended up, I still had some summer stuff up in the main bathroom, and that's the one room that I really deck out for the holidays. So I tore that all down. I cleaned the bathroom, and then I got out all the fall stuff. Since I don't have kids or grandkids here very often anymore, I tend to not do Halloween. I tend to just go right to fall. But anyway, yeah, I laid down at 3 o'clock. I slept until 5:30, was up for a while, had a coughing fit, then laid back down, woke up again at 7:30. I love this one. It was light out by then, and I went back and laid down, and actually I'm sleeping on the couch right now because my husband needs sleep. And if I'm in there coughing and tossing and turning, excuse me, that's not going to happen. So went back, laid on the couch, then sat straight up, and I'm like, it's the time I usually feed the birds and the squirrels. So I got up, threw on a jacket, went out in my pajamas, and I fed the birds and squirrels. Came back, laid down, slept, made it to 9:30. Then I was up for the morning. I had a few errands that I absolutely had to run. I think that's probably paper piecing, which is incredible to me. Did the errands, came home. He had errands to do. Anyway, that's fun to me too. I have had 2 naps this afternoon now. Not very long. One nap was 30 minutes and the other one was 45 minutes. I was probably up an hour in between. But I think now that I'm up until it's bedtime, but I'm hoping I can get laid down at a decent time. And thank goodness, if there was ever a time I needed an extra hour of sleep from the clocks falling back, it's this weekend for sure. Look at this with this owl. Love, 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 love. So, and grunge. I also like steampunk and grunge. I like a lot of different things. I have not played with this yet, but it is on my wish list. Anyway, when I can't sleep in these next nights to come, Carrie, I'm going to be in my little rocking chair with this magazine. Thank you so much for that. And in fact, this inspired me so much that I thought I had some and I couldn't find it. I went and purchased some mixed media paper. So stay tuned, you guys. So this is from your inspiration, Carrie. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything you sent, Carrie. I do appreciate it so very much. I love everything you sent. It's drool worthy. And most importantly, I know it comes from your heart. And I'm going to get choked up like I always do when somebody sends me something. It's just so special. It's so very, very special. This is what this community is all about. We help each other. We support each other in good times and bad and in between. And you know what? Day-to-day life can be a challenge sometimes too, right? So thank you all for being a part of my group. Thank you. Just thank you so much, Carrie, and thanks to all of you. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit like. Think about subscribing. Comment. I need to know like 60s, 70s on some of the stuff I showed you. Yeah, thank you again. Carrie, mwah! Love you, girl. You guys, please take care. Stay safe. Have some fun too, though. And God bless. Bye-bye.